I saved a kid who probably would have been like, I don't know, 10 from getting hit by a car.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So basically, I was driving along.
Snuggled. I'm snuggled this week. I'm snuggle Marty. Snuggling Jake and Marty.
Well, what the heck?
Alright, no, we tested it. It's fine.
We already tested it.
We're one micing it this week because Jake forgot his microphone. That's not true. I'm not going to spread falsehoods.
It was the butterfly effect.
It was the butterfly effect.
Mandela effect. Because I forgot the camera last week, so then we had to take the mics out of the studio, the morgues, and take them to film, and then you took the cord, and then we left the cord because we recorded.
Oh, so you're admitting fault?
I'm admitting that it was a butterfly effect.
I'll admit that it was a Mandela effect. Somebody went back in time and stole the cord out of my bag.
Mandela effect is like when...
No, but I thought I put the cord in my bag. Somebody went back in time, kicked a stone, and then all of a sudden now I know.
No, that's the butterfly effect.
No.
The Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is like, did Winnie the Pooh have a tail? And everyone's like, yeah, Winnie the Pooh has a tail.
Did Marty bring his cord into episode 53, 54?
We're up to like 55, I think.
Damn, yeah, man.
Marty's done a year!
1 year of potting. And he still couldn't even get 52 in this year.
Yeah, they always get a bit touchy around a year.
Yeah.
You know, it's, what do you call it? In like a relationship, once you've been dating for like...
3 months.
Is it 3 months?
3 months.
I thought it was 7 weeks. I always say, for me, it's 7 minutes. If I talk to you for longer than 7 minutes, I'm not interested.
You're not interested if you talk to them for longer than 7 minutes?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Because...
Wouldn't it be the opposite?
No. So
I would say if you can keep his attention span going for 7 minutes, that's crazy.
No, yeah.
That's crazy.
No, because if you're talking for 7 minutes, I'm not going to be interested. If I'm talking to you for 7 minutes, then I'm interested.
Oh, that's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, if you can sit and listen for 7...
If you can sit in a minute. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, a week off and we can't even come back fresh as a daisy.
We're warming back up. We're a little bit rusty.
By the way, I just want to say, just if anybody was watching the Instagram, seeing what's going on. Final announcement: we took a week off because Jakey had stomach problems because of all the Taco Bell he was eating.
Real reason: Marty was figuring out his sexuality.
Yep. We'll go with that. Yeah.
And he's come back straighter than ever.
I actually had a lot of problems going this week. None with my sexuality.
None of in the 3rd grade I thought I was gay because I kept my room straight, my uncle was, and something like that. But then I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. You ever heard that song?
Yeah, that's Same Love by Macklemore.
Oh. All my Macklemores out there, you know.
Yeah, you get it. No, I had a few things happen over these past 2 weeks. It all gets a bit blurry throughout, so I'll give you the ones that I can remember, and that's just because that was what I was doing today, is I spent almost all of today in the hospital. Not the hospital, actually, in the doctor's office. I was told I should go to the hospital, but I champed it. I went there because I've been having like chest pain. Got real bad on Monday night. I woke up and
I remember one time when I was in love.
I had a tummy ache and I was really brave about it. No.
I was just making sure you weren't lying. This is my fact checker.
It actually was kind of scary. Just because it was like really sharp chest pain, which I can only imagine isn't a great thing. But they haven't really figured out what it is yet. I'm waiting on blood results coming tomorrow. And yeah, and then I also think I've broken my fingers. Who got him?
Show me the other hand. No, side by side. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah. This one I think is definitely broken.
Just to make sure.
So I had to go get an X-ray done for that. Probably didn't have to be fair. I think you can just like.
You've been in the wars.
But because I was already at the doctor's, I was like, hey. She like plugged me into this like it was pretty cool. She like put all these patches on me with cords. I felt like I was Captain America before he was Captain America.
Oh, the skinny one.
Yeah, skinny cap. And I thought, I was like, oh, it's got to be a good day for me. I better get juiced up. And then she ended up just not doing that. She actually So she had to put that on my bare chest, so I had to pull up my shirt. It was all good. But before that, she came and sat in the waiting room with me and was gonna like just take a look, because she came to sat down to be like, you shouldn't be here. You should go to the hospital. But then I explained to her I've actually been like dealing with it for like 5 days, because she was like, because some of these things can be like a slow burner into a heart attack, and I'm like, unless it's a really slow like test cricket match type slow burner, I think I'm all right. Anyway, and then she put her stethoscope. She's like, can you lift up your shirt to do the stethoscope? And I think she just like tried to set me up, because then I go to lift up my hoodie and my t-shirt. She goes, wait, do you have a t-shirt on? I said, yeah. And she goes, you can leave the t-shirt down. And I went, oh, okay. And she goes, we don't need the whole waiting room seeing your nipples. I was like, ooh, sorry. But yeah, so then while I was there, I was like, so everything's all good with my heart and my chest. Can you look at my fingies? Because they're a bit bruised up. She said, that's not good.
Apparently for things that are serious, you should go to the hospital about. Yeah. And you shouldn't wait 5 days. Because I waited, I've told the story on pod, I waited 3 days about the future of my blood. And future of my bloodline.
The nuts?
Yep. And apparently that's not advisable. So, really?
Well, here's the thing. They say don't wait this long, don't wait that long. Yeah. She literally said, 20 minutes can take... Sorry. Heart attacks can take up to 20 minutes to fully kick in. And I was like, well, if I was having one... I mean, I could call an ambo, but you sit in the EMT. I'll be sitting in the waiting room. You know what I mean? Like, having a heart attack. And then this morning, I wake up and I call like 5 different doctors' clinics trying to get an appointment. They're all like, come back tomorrow. I'm like, well, I'm going to call tomorrow and it's going to be the same exact answer. Oh, actually, someone talking about heart attacks, someone told me this fun fact. I don't remember who and I don't remember where. And I don't even kind of remember the fact, but I'm going to go with it. I think if you put like lemons between your toes, then if you get like your blood tested, it looks the same as if you've had a heart attack. Oh, wow.
No. If you inject air between your toes, then it looks the same as if you've had a heart attack, like in your bloods. Oh. Forget about the lemons. I don't know where the lemons came from.
Keep the lemons. Jake just wants the jam to be getting around with the freshest toes available.
Oh, someone has that Glen 20 in between their tootsies.
No, so that gave me a bit of a scare this week, and so I've made sure that after that scare, I was like, okay, this has really opened my eyes, broadened my horizons to what could happen, how short life is. And so my first thing I did was I wrote a memoir for Jake to read if Marty passes away suddenly on pod. Yeah.
Do I get to read it?
No, not until I die. It's gonna have some real dirt on me. It's gonna put the podcast into the it's gonna sink the podcast.
I'm just gonna read everything. I'm even going to put my confession in there. I'm still going to be alive.
No, don't worry. I have in the middle. It's like a 14-page essay. It's meant to go for a whole pod, and in the middle somewhere I've got in brackets just freestyle for a bit,
and then at the end it has A++. Great job.
With Mama Marty signature. Oh no!
No, that's crazy. Anyway, enough chit chat.
That's enough chit chat.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil the whole show.
Quit yapping.
Jake's a hero, or Jake a hero. Jake a hero had a nice ring to it. So here's the first segment. Basically, here's a few stories about how Jake was a hero over the last 2 weeks. The first one actually happened before I left it off one of the other pods. I accidentally forgot to tell it. I saved a kid who probably would have been like, I don't know, 10 from getting hit by a car.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So basically, I was driving along and he... and I saw this ball bounce across the road, and then I saw a kid run across the road, and I slammed on my brakes, and he didn't get hit. I didn't hit him.
That's good.
So technically, I saved him from getting hit by a car. The detail I left out from the headline was it was my car.
Yeah. A fun fact about that, I almost pushed a kid in front of a car once.
That's different.
This is actually probably what this is rock bottom. This is Marty's rock bottom. We were I wish I could tell you what year. It would have been ballpark guess 2015 New Year, maybe. 2014 to 15 New Year, I think, would have been the year it was. It was me, my brother, a friend of my brother's, and then a friend of my brother's friend.
Oh, yeah.
It might have also been my brother's friend, but I don't
They
know.
call that the daisy chain.
Yeah. Hanging out with older kids, probably trying to show off, to be fair. We were all out the front of my brother's friend's house, standing on this trailer and like watching the fireworks over the city. And I don't know what came about me. For legal reasons, I didn't see the car coming.
Yeah.
I didn't see the car coming. That's true. But not my brother, not my brother's friend, but my brother's friend's friend was standing just on the edge of the trailer. And I thought, I'm going to push this guy off. And so I did. And I kid you not, he stopped. He like fell off and stopped. Like it looked like a movie. He stopped and like went on his toes and did like the window wipers. Yeah. And as this car, like the mirror would have been probably about an inch away from hitting him. The car itself probably would have been about like a foot away from just like sweeping him out.
That's a big mirror.
Like, whatever the car was. The car was freakishly close to hitting him. Like, and I had pushed him to the point that like it looked like I tried to kill him. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I pushed him in front, and like the second later, a car's coming. I don't know how I didn't see the car, but could have been a different story. I could be finishing up some time in juvie by about now.
Yeah. That reminds me.
And guess what? He champed it. He went inside and he went and played pool, and I went inside and cried to mum. Like I almost killed someone.
You do have a habit of not seeing cars coming though. This happened like right after we got our licenses. I was in the car with you, and you were like backing out of a parking spot, and the sun was like just starting to set. It was like just a little bit past midday sun kind of thing. It was still bright outside. Yeah. And you almost backed straight into a car, but you saw him like at the last minute, and you're like, put your ever lights on. You're like so upset with him.
Was I?
Yeah, and I've used it multiple times since, like middle of the day. Like, you put your lights on. Like anytime I don't see someone, I'm like put your lights on. Like, this is not me. So
I actually drive a little bit of road rage. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Oh my god! You should have seen me last night. Worst traffic I've probably ever been in coming out of Melbourne. It was about 6 o'clock. If anybody was driving over the Westgate at about 6 p.m. on Tuesday the 18th of June 2024, how bad was that traffic, am I right? It was horrid. And I'm sitting in there and I'm trying to get to... We left the house at 7:30, I think it was. Sorry, 5:30 to make a dinner in Moriac for my sister's birthday at 6:45. We got out of the traffic at 6:40. So we got about past Laverton. Yeah. Just past Laverton was when the traffic cleared up. We were there at 6:40. So I had to make it from Laverton to Moriac in 5 minutes. Didn't make it. Got a bit late. Ended up getting there at about 7:20. So I made it there in... Yeah, what's that? Like 35 minutes?
Yeah.
It's not bad. But... Actually, I'm not going to bait myself out too much here. But I ended up making it from Laverton to that, like... When you know that first Geelong exit you can take?
Yeah.
20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he went quick. Had a reservation.
Yeah,
booked under Tayson.
You had to get there on time.
Yeah.
Another person I saved. You know Spencer.
I do know Spencer.
Yeah. So I saved him as well. Basically, we just gotten like these nice burritos. We were waiting at the train. We were going on a little road trip on the train. And as we're eating them, like waiting for the train, and he dropped his burrito onto the tracks.
No, there's a... This is like a Dumb Ways to Die level.
Yeah.
The balloons.
I haven't seen that.
The balloons go over onto the track, and you got to get him to get the balloons before the train kills him. Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
Please continue.
Anyway, he jumps down like an idiot, going to go grab his burrito. And then a train like starts coming. So then I jump down to save him, because he's fumbling around with his burrito. I push him out of the way. Then I notice the train's coming for me. So I stand right up against the wall like this, like flat up against it. Train comes past, rips my shirt off. There's my chiseled abs and chiseled body right there. Train rushes past. And then there's like probably about 10 or 15 just like supermodels standing up on the platform, like all clapping and going like, "You're a hero, you're a hero." It was awesome. So
Marty was the train driver, by the way.
yeah, so that's just another thing I did.
That's good.
Yeah.
Spencer get his burrito. Was he off to the side on the ground, sitting in the rocks,
Yeah.
nibbling?
He was.
Just nibble. Yeah. No. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well done.
Give me some skin.
Ow, man!
Oh, you should have told you. Wait, you wiggle him around. Well, you're going, hit it.
Oh. Jake and Marty are going to break up over that. Not actually. Now we've got Marty's top 5. A segment that everybody looks forward to every week without fail.
Today's Marty top 5 is Marty top 5s.
But that's going to happen one week, I'm sure of it. No, it's just a diverse segment. And this week's Marty top 5 is Marty's top 5 emotions he wants to see in the next Inside Out movie. It's very relevant, very with
Marty
the times.
asked me this before pod. Asked me what emotions I felt this week.
You would despair.
Despair, sadness.
Sadness is already in Inside Out, so that's no help.
Crippling sadness.
Sadness. There's second sadness.
Gay.
No.
That's a joke for the jammers at home.
And so just a little rehash, like Inside Out 2 came out recently.
Yeah.
In the original Inside Out, we saw joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. In the new Inside Out, they added a few more to that. They added anxiety.
Puberty.
Yeah, I think it all came with puberty. I think that's why it was like
pube train. That's what they call it.
It came on the pube train. Came on the pube train.
The pube express.
I think it was a new update that dropped, and a few new emotions came in. We had anxiety, envy, ennui. Do you know what ennui is?
Is that when you really need to go to the toilet?
Jake needs to pee. No, that's like boredom.
Oh yeah.
Like being like demotivated.
Oh
the
yeah.
emotion of ennui. And I get on the way sometimes. And then embarrassment as well. And so I thought, I think
there's one other thing that comes with puberty.
Hair.
Let's go with that.
I don't know. What is it?
Oh, it's a mystery.
Mystery train.
all my puberty jammers out there know what I'm talking about.
My pubic jams. Okay, so I have 5 that I thought I searched up emotions on Google, and I picked my 5 favorite that I thought would fit really well in her next step in life. So Riley's the main character. She's sort of like preteen era in the first one. She's like a teenager in the second one, I think. I haven't seen it. I'm going to see it tomorrow, actually, I think. And then I'm assuming the next movie she'll be like graduating for college, like Andy in Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
And so these are 5 emotions I thought would fit really well in that era. In Riley's going to college era. Number 5 was
Riley's out of the nest.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's it. Number 5 was cozy. The feeling of coziness. We're sort of displaying that today in our blanks.
I'd never be cozy during puberty. I'd always be cozy post-college.
So cozy, number 5. Number 4 would chill.
How would cozy act like in the head? She'd be like, "Dude, give me a blanket."
Cozy would just be cozy, like not asleep, but like almost asleep, just like cozy would be like. She'd probably have a fireplace that wanders around next to her and whatnot. And then number 4 was chill. So, not like chill like cold.
Is the next one Netflix?
Yeah, chill. Big fan of Netflix. Chill would just be chill. Bit. What's up? I'm here for Riley. I'm chill. I'd be chill.
I'll be chill.
So Riley, she's a bit uptight in the.
Yeah.
I've seen the trailer. She seems a bit uptight in the next one, and I feel like as you get older, you start to chill out a bit. She'll go to college. She'll probably chill out a bit. Hopefully. And then number 3 was a doubleheader. So it was I couldn't decide which avenue I wanted to go, and I thought, like Monsters University, the character in that's like 2 of them, and they're like conjoined twins.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Similar vibe. So it was going to be happiness was one of them. Sorry. Misread that a little bit. Helplessness.
Oh, I thought one was going to be happy and the other one was going to be penis. happiness.
No. So helplessness,
Well, that would have made sense to me.
and then
They're both happy.
and then helplessness has a sister, Hope. So you got helplessness and Hope who are going at each other, and it's sort of like an example I use for this is Riley's going to be, college. She's going to be like aging up. She's probably going to start gambling. She's going to have that constant battle between this feels helpless, but there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's where that emotion's going to really impact. And then just day-to-day life, other things.
Burrito bowls,
homework, boys, all of it.
When he don't be replying.
When you don't be replying, is it helpless or is it hopeful? You know how it is.
Really hope is just surfing right now.
He bought me flowers, but I don't know. He only bought me one. Helpless or hopeful? I don't know. Number 2, also on the trend of boys, love. She's gonna start feeling some love at some point. Some lust, love. Who knows? Some.
Is hungry in there? Is hungry number 1? I only start getting peckish around my 20s.
I used yours as number 1. One that you said to me that I thought would really, as you go through life, you tend to make more decisions. Just as you go, you make decisions every day. So as you go through life, you just. Ooh, what's that?
Don't know.
That can't be a power outage, can it? Okay, yeah. So as you go through life, the more life you live, the more decisions you have to make, and unfortunately, what that means is the more regrets you're going to have. And so, number 1 emotion would be regret.
Have you ever seen?
And that was from Jacob.
Meet the Thompsons, meet the
Robinsons.
Maybe
That's the one with the blonde kid, and he goes to the future to meet his family.
No, it's where the
wild things are.
No, like where the you guys know. Anyway, the girl. So they basically pretend to be a family to smuggle drugs across the border.
Oh, we're the Millers.
That's it. And anyway,
Should have started with that, mate.
the girl in that, she meets a guy that she really likes, and on his chest, I think, he has a tattoo.
No regret.
No regrets.
No regrets. Oh, that's great.
That's how I live, though.
That's how I be.
I don't regretting everything.
Yeah. Maybe another emotion she could have is spontaneity.
Another emotion she could have is tap dancing. Podcasting. Another emotion she could have is depression.
Okay. And that basically wraps up this week's Marty's Top 5. We will be back next week bigger and freaking stronger. Probably. Next up,
Sully's sayings. Once again, we've seen a common theme with Jake's segments over the last few weeks of Jake just sometimes doesn't work with the alliteration. Today, Jake is Sully. Sully's sayings. The first one I came up with just on the fly, and I don't know how I came up with it, but I did. And you have to say it in this certain accent. You have to say it this way for it to work. The saying is, I would just love a Big Mac. I would just love a Big Mac.
what does that saying mean?
Do you really want a Big Mac? In any situation where, like, it's kind of like, did someone say KFC?
Yeah.
Like, let's say something awkward happens, like you kiss a girl on accident, and then she goes, I would just love a Big Mac. There, not awkward anymore. Okay, let's get this girl a Big Mac.
That should be a new advertising scheme for McDonald's.
It should.
I would just love a Big Mac.
I would love a Big Mac.
Alright, next.
Okay, next one. This one you have to say with kind of like a mouthful, but kind of not. Like half a mouthful. Like, just pretend like you have a mouthful. Don't spit everything everywhere. Can I have a Bogan bun?
Is it a Boston bun?
But you have to say Bogan. Can I have a Bogan bun?
It's just accents. It's not sayings. It's regular phrases said in weird voices. Can I have a Bogan bun? Can I have a Bogan bun? Okay, I like that one. What does that mean? Does that mean you really want to bust?
This means you want a Boston bun. For
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there, done that.
And the last one is a bit more normal, but you have to say it in this I'm a bit out of the box.
You actually say that.
Yeah, I've been saying it more often. I'm a little out of the box.
What size are you?
No. What size am I?
Yeah.
3.
Oh, did you like the shoes that you got?
Yeah, I wore them the other day, and everyone was like, "Oh, Jake, you're so cool. You're so hip.
Which
You're so
ones?
bowling."
The Forrest Gumps?
Yeah, the Forrest Gumps.
I like the Forrest Gumps.
Forrest Gumps are cool. I got Forrest Gumps, by the way. Jammers.
I got Forrest Gumps. Yeah, you did get Forrest Gumps.
Yeah.
Perfectly fitted, I hope.
Yes.
That's
They're
good.
like perfect. The only issue is they're just too cool.
They're too cool. You run too fast.
I run way too fast.
Can't keep up.
No.
Oh.
Everything happens quicker when I have them on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so those are my 3 selling sayings. And just in case you guys forgot, here is the recap.
I would just love a Big Mac.
My turn.
I would just love a Big Mac. I forgot the actual words.
Can I have a Bogan bun?
I forgot the accent.
Okay, I'll do it. Can I have a Bogan bun?
Can I have a Bogan bun?
Perfect. The last one. I'm a bit out of the box.
Oh yeah, that was yours. That's like you're saying, but
My fault.
I'm a bit out of the box.
And one more time.
I would just love a Big Mac.
Can I have a Bogan bun?
You sound like Eddie the Eagle from the Eddie the Eagle movie.
No.
My bad. My bad.
I would just love a Big Mac. Anyway, continue.
Alright, and now we're going to go into Marty's media meltdown. It's going to be a quick one this week. We're not going to rant because I haven't really read up on the topics, but these are just the most interesting news headlines I've found over the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
First one, just incredible. Necklace saves a man's life after stopping a bullet going into his neck. I actually
cool.
saw this one on TikTok. Heard about it. Yeah, the guy got shot and he had literally just a chain necklace on, and the bullet hit the chain necklace, and he didn't live to see another day.
You didn't live to see another day, or he did?
He didn't live to see another day. And he f***ing died. Alright, next news headline. Pringles thief told the police, once you pop, you can't stop.
That's a good one.
Oh, I would just love a Big Mac.
One pop, can't stop.
Crocodile that lunged at children is shot and cooked for the local residents. Yeah, I thought serves him right.
Yeah.
Finally, self-driving Tesla slams into police car, and all I could think about with that was, where's Jake Povey at right now?
Yeah. He's in the hospital.
Yeah, he's in the hospital waiting trial for a.
I want to hunt down Jake Povey so bad.
I want to contact him and get him on pod.
I don't
want to sit with him though.
No.
I want to get him on call maybe.
I want to hunt him down because I drive past, and every day I drive past this one place and a Tesla pulls out, and I reckon he's trying to get on pod.
Do you reckon it's him?
I reckon it's him.
He's the only Tesla driver in the country.
Yeah.
That's cool. That was it for Marty's media.
No, but I've narrowed it down. He lives in Corio.
How do you know that?
I have my
You have your connections. You have your sources.
my sources.
I have all your Woolworth girls who tell you your Woolworth Corio link.
That's crazy.
My bad.
Is that you done?
I'm done, mate. Just waiting for Sloppy Jake.
James just not thinking. This is a segment. I'm not James in this situation. Where basically I saw this guy posting about how he had a fellow employee who's like an intern or whatever, who is let's put it in his words. We have an intern named James. God bless James with an incredible amount of confidence to the point of arrogance. God did not, however.
Wait, Gemma's calling me.
Okay.
And persist.
I'll just go from the top of the segment because I don't know where I was up to.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's what this guy has to say about his co-worker. We have an intern named James. God bless James with an incredible amount of confidence to the point of arrogance. God did not, however, bless James with any amount of common sense or intelligence.
I've met people like this.
These are some of his stories. James impressed the office by catching 15 cheese puffs in a row in his mouth that someone brought in. He then asked to go home because he forgot he was lactose intolerant. James has never been to Chipotle because one of his friends convinced him you have to order in Spanish, and he doesn't speak any Spanish.
Oh, English or Spanish, James? English or Spanish?
James once typed a letter that was supposed to be handwritten in informal Roman font because he didn't think anyone would notice. James asked a woman when she was due. When she told him he wasn't pregnant, to avoid an awkward silence, James responded, "Oh, wow." James isn't allowed to do door-to-door conveyancing anymore because he kept asking every house he went to if he could borrow a beer.
Borrow a beer.
I'm not sure James knows what his major is because he's told me 4 different ones.
I would love to meet James.
James would be awesome. Get James on pod. To his credit, James has a pretty incredible singing voice. Unfortunately, he's only ever used it for renditions of Careless Whisper and Billy Joel's We Didn't Start a Fire with the dirty lyrics.
Sounds like Jay. This sounds like you.
Nah.
No, you can never be caught being lactose intolerant.
Yeah, nah. Oh, that's just something different altogether. Why don't we read it out anyway? This is a messaging thing. So they said, "Sorry, I don't think this is going to work out. Our age gap makes me uncomfortable." Then we said, "I'm 21 and you're 20. They said, "WTF, stop pressuring me into something I don't want to do. You're literally a groomer."
Okay, Boomer.
No, because your finger hurts. I was going to high five you, but I'm not going to anymore.
Put it here, pal. Alright.
Okay, what the frick is a sloppy Jake?
Next segment, Sloppy Jake. This comes from a TikTok I saw earlier today, and we're just going to run through the TikTok, and you're going to... She owes you...
Oh, I know this.
You're gonna answer these questions as if... Here we go. Alright, so Jake's going to answer these questions. It's like a little quiz time, and you'll see why it's called Sloppy Jake. Or you'll probably hear why it's called Sloppy Jake.
She owes you sloppy if she gets one wrong. Quiz your girlfriend. Impossible level. Boys, send this to her to test her.
Am I testing?
What was his dream job as a kid?
Am I guessing yours?
Oh, you've got... Yeah, my dream job as a kid.
Builder.
My nails. Hammering the nails.
Which sport does he...
Am I meant to... I probably meant to answer.
Yeah.
My dream job as a kid. I had a few. Definitely wouldn't have been astronaut or airplane driver or builder or anything lame like that. Podcaster.
Yeah, podcaster.
You like playing?
Basketball.
I do like playing basketball. I don't anymore because I broke my fingers.
Do you believe in karma?
Do you think I believe in karma? Karma's a bitch! I should've known better!
Yeah, let's say yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with yeah. I believe in that song.
What's his dream car?
Dream car?
Toyota Corolla.
His favorite YouTuber?
Mr. Beast.
What is his best friend's name?
Jake.
Where would he travel to right now if he could?
Home. Have dinner.
Have dinner with Gemma, probably.
What food does he hate? What is his favorite movie?
That's actually a good one. See if you can answer that. What's my favourite movie, do you reckon?
21 Jump Street.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
What's his biggest insecurity?
His height.
My height? I'm taller than you.
Come on, James. Are you really going to believe that?
My biggest... Actually, I know Jake's biggest insecurity. Jake's biggest insecurity was brought out by Bo this week. And that was that Marty's actually just in control of the podcast and that he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, apparently I don't say anything on pod, so...
She owes you sloppy if she gets one wrong.
Did I get one wrong?
No, you got them all right.
Okay, good.
You're off the hook this week, man. I thought that was pretty good, actually.
I'm pretty sure I got like 2 wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure you got them all right, man.
No, I'm pretty sure I got at least 1 wrong. I got at least 1 wrong.
I think you're all good.
Okay.
Okay, that was sloppy Jake for us. Jake doesn't have to do the forfeit this week, but tune in next week. Now we've got Unhinged.
Unhinged
It's our final segment, so for all you TikTokers out there, you've done well.
Yeah. Kind of a similar segment to what we've had before. We did Hinge prompts, which was where we would fill in the blanks of Hinge prompts, like when they give you something. This week
I just love a Big Mac.
I just love Big Mac.
That's probably what this podcast is going to be called now. I just love Big Mac.
Unhinged is basically other people who have responded to Hinge prompts that I think were just a little bit too wild. So here's number 1. I recently discovered that's the Hinge prompt. I feel really dumb whenever I'm on this app. Just looking at pictures of men. What a strange activity. I want a man, not to look at pictures of men. I saw a shooting star while writing this. I wish for love and children.
That's where me and this woman are quite different. Clearly, she wants a man, not just pictures of men, and I have so many pictures of men. Not actually, by the way.
We're trying to beat those allegations.
We're trying very hard.
Here's another good one. Together we could be silly, full of laughter, just enjoy ourselves, enjoy each other's company, and fall in love and build a life together.
That was straight from Jake's Hinge profile.
That was not. But I loved how quickly it escalated from being silly to build a life together.
We can crack a few jokes here and there. Maybe have some kids.
Yeah. We could. I don't want to be too serious. We could just we can make each other laugh a little bit.
Yeah, we could go out for some drinks. Start of the night we'll be cracking jokes. But at the end of the night we'll be applying for a loan.
But put a baby in me.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Soundbite that.
Here's another one which I think is so obvious. Something that's non-negotiable for me is no racists.
If I'm going on a Hinge date, I do not want him rocking up, skinhead, Nazi symbol on his forehead. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to have talks about this. The what do they call it? The superior race or whatever.
Yeah. Nah.
No talks about that.
None of that.
Cut it out.
That's for second date.
Have you seen the Hitler documentary?
No, I'm going to it.
I'm actually going to watch it. Gemma watched it. She said it was really good.
Well, I mean, if Gemma's already seen it, we may as well watch it together.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
It's about the trials of the
Nazis.
Yeah. Oh, well, I suppose if you're going to watch it.
Yeah, don't spoil.
Yeah. My bad.
Here's another... This one was really weird. This was probably the weirdest of the lot. I'm weirdly attracted to calloused feet. Extra points if you let me touch.
Girl, I got tinea coming out my ears. What was the next one? Oh, is this the emojis? Ooh. That's a very weird thing to be into, I won't lie.
And the last one... Sorry, I've got something in my... last one, this is probably my favourite. My therapist would say, I am her favourite.
Her favourite depressed person?
No, just her favourite. My therapist would say I'm her favourite.
Which is good. Sounds like a good therapist.
Yeah. She always says, Jake, you're my favourite. She always starts with...
when Jake's sitting in the on the therapy couch crying about how Marty's stealing the shine from him.
No, that's the thing you've got wrong. Is I go to therapy to help her out. I sit down and we snuggle up and we got our little huggy pillows. We snuggle up with our blankies and we have a little hot chocolate and we talk for like 45 minutes.
See, the cozy emotion.
And then at the end she goes, Needed this.
and then you no, at the end she goes, I would just love it.
She always like, she's a real big stress eater. So whenever we're like getting real nitty-gritty into her love life and stuff, she just goes like, oh, I would just love it,
And
don't even like, every week I always bring a little treat behind my back. And every week when I don't bring one, she always goes like, and I pull it out and it's like a box of Smarties or something. I had it behind my back and she goes, can I have a Bogan, man? Every week without fail, she wants one. She wants one. I just keep bringing the box of Smarties.
Can I have a Bogan, man?
I keep bringing the push-ups. I bring the push-ups.
Oh, the pull-ups.
The push-pops, I mean.
The pull-ups.
The pull-ups, yeah. So,
Vladimir Green ain't got no rocket fuel. Oh, I can't be reading
Yeah,
quotes.
can't be doing that.
Yeah, they cut that, Marty. But I did find that very funny.
Yeah.
So that's just me warming up the vocal cords. You got to tune it.
Needed this.
I would just love a big man.
How good is it? How good is that saying?
But
in other news, Frank and Marty?
my vocal cords are already tuned up, man.
Okay.
You saw me flicking that bean before.
Okay.
Oh no.
We're just gonna get right into it before anything else gets said. It's a crazy one. Okay.
I need the lyrics this week. Okay, one thing I do want to say, we need to be better at getting at least some of the lyrics. Our past 2 weeks that I've edited, when we do Frank and Marty, I think we're both saying different things and singing different songs, and then there's just a background
They're
song.
up here.
Let's try this way.
Okay.
Let's hit the ground running. We're starting with
I would just love a big bite. Closer. All I wanna get is a little bit closer. All I wanna know is, can you come a little closer? Here comes the breath before we get a little bit closer.